Today's episode is brought to you by Modern Grower. Modern Grower is your source for time and labor-saving farm tools, such as the Paper Pot Transplanter, Quick Click Seeder, and the Jang Direct Seeder. Turn laborsome tasks into free time with tools by Modern Grower.
Now that you've kind of dipped your toe into selling to a retail establishment, do you think that's something moving forward that you might try to expand, finding other either local markets or maybe trying to find a larger establishment, maybe in that Alexandria area, or maybe just something else that's relatively close that maybe you could drop stuff off weekly instead of every couple of days? Is that something that you want to expand in the future?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I keep looking for kind of new retail places to sell. I think, unfortunately, and the same thing is the lack of a local food scene. We just don't have a lot of kind of small independent grocers. It's kind of that same issue. And so that was part of the expansion of the raw juice market, which they themselves had only opened up for a month, probably, by the time I had set up in their own cooler that they had. And so that is similarly, that's kind of building from the ground up. And so that wasn't maybe fully intended to be like a mini grocery store, but that's kind of the direction I'm trying to send it. And so, but similar to like the grocery store, there's definitely quite a lead time to building customer kind of noticing your brand and kind of brand awareness. I definitely pushed quite a few Facebook ads in the area of the grocery store for a little bit because the first maybe month or two were pretty slow, and especially of the lettuce mix. But I think that's kind of to be expected. I mean, people are pretty stuck in kind of what they know and what they like. They like their, X brand of lettuce mix. They're just going to keep buying it. And so it takes
for sure.
quite a bit for them to pick up on you. And so kind of looking at other locations, unfortunately, we don't have a lot of independent grocers even. I feel like as I try to expand to that kind of Alexandria, and the ones that we do have are kind of organic only chains. And so it's kind of tough. And so I've been definitely looking to building out my own, I call it like distribution or my own hub for kind of places that you can buy my things. So similar to the fridge that you had mentioned, kind of similar system to that of like farm stand sort of. And so that's kind of what the raw juice market is becoming, a bit of an farm stand, where coming into next year, my plan is to stock, beets and carrots and along with all my normal microgreens and lettuce mix. So it's some place that people can, outside of the farmer's market, run by and come buy the product. It takes a lot of weight off my shoulders to not have to rely on the market sales. Oh, it rained this weekend and suddenly people can't get your product. It can be quite, scary. Some weeks, you see the high winds and the rain and you're like, oh no. So, I mean, I want to be able to direct people towards that, but I mean, people are really convenience minded. I mean, hey, I order from Amazon myself. I mean, but
How dare
having kind of those little hubs, having all those little hubs or sales locations kind of throughout the area is, I think, my long-term intention with that. So people don't have to drive a half an hour to come and buy my product. They can just drive 10 minutes down the road.
And I love that you are, like you said, kind of massaging one of your customers. That sounded wrong. But sort of like massaging that relationship with one of your customers to sort of push their business in the direction that better serves you, and not to say that you're like, this is what you need to do or I'm leaving, but it's like, hey, like we have this opportunity, sales are getting a little bit better. Have you considered maybe we start stocking more product? And I know you didn't initially think that you were going to be doing this, but we have opportunity that we can both benefit here. And so I think that's smart. And hopefully you see some more success with that in the future.
Did you know if you're a farmer, you can get your low tunnels paid for by the NRCS? Through a recently launched government program, farmers can get between $4 and $5 per square foot in reimbursement towards a Quick Hoops low tunnel system. That's free money to help increase production on your farm. Learn more about Quick Hoops and the NRCS program at shop.moderngrower.co or using the link below.